What's up, everybody? Watching On Air with Nick Driver podcast. And the western part of North Carolina has been hit severely by Hurricane Helene. This is really catastrophic to look at, man. And we'll roll some of the footage here. And please keep all of the people in the western part of North Carolina, as well as the other states that have been affected, in you guys' prayers.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Stunning scenes like this are playing out across the southeast today. Homes, vehicles, and trees proving to be no match against Hurricane Helene's remnants and the power of Mother Nature. And that unbelievable sight coming from the mountains of North Carolina, one place experienced a catastrophic impact due to this massive storm.
Reporter Tom George from our sister station WTVD has more on the damage from Asheville.
Well, the only way to describe the damage here in Asheville is historic and catastrophic. Here in North Carolina, we're used to these kind of storms happening on the coast, but it is very rare to see this kind of damage in the mountains. People were bracing for some of the worst damage in at least 20 years, and that's exactly what happened. This is Biltmore Village right now. This is right near the historic Biltmore Mansion. Normally, this is a busy tourist area with shops and restaurants that connects downtown. Now you see it is impassable. It is an entire river right here. They have it blocked off right here. Thankfully, it has now started to recede, but you see some of the leftover boats right here. That's because there are about 100 people who were stuck in a hotel that had to be brought here to safety. And that's just part of the problems that we're dealing with. Obviously, catastrophic damage to some of these historic buildings in this area. And it's only going to be once that water recedes that we'll see the full extent of the damage. But throughout Asheville, even in downtown Asheville, we've seen down trees, down power lines, hundreds of thousands of people still without power in this part of North Carolina. And it's still unclear when that power is going to come back on. But thankfully, it appears the worst is over right now. But catastrophic damage here in Asheville, North Carolina. We're waiting for that water to recede.
This is just one of the many videos and pictures showing the scope of what we're dealing with.
That's terrible, man.
Another alarming image from the Jeff Bowen Bridge. You can see the French Broad River flooding New Belgium and flowing over the Craven Street Bridge. Riverside Drive is underwater along with most of the River Arts District. The city of Asheville is under a curfew right now until further notice. It's from 7:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m.
The flooding will continue over the next several days, and this is an urgent reminder that it's just not safe to be out there right now. The flooding and the trees and the down power lines is extensive.
Our News 13 team here is dealing with the same issues you are right now. The cell service problems, the roads not safe to be on. Authorities say if you have an emergency, you should text 911.
It's terrible, man.
I want to show you just some of the images that
oh my God
into the newsroom of the impact this storm is having on our area. This is a drone video of a neighborhood in Hendersonville. All you see is rooftops here.
Dude, that's terrible, guys, man. You guys please keep everybody in the western part of the state in your prayers. This is horrible, man.
Clear Creekside Drive. The viewer who sent this says the people there are helping each other out with paddle boards and other flotation devices. And this is Brevard Road in West Asheville. You can see all of these trees down, the roots sticking out of the ground. Some roadways are blocked there. One of our creative services producers shot this video. She also captured a shot of the French Broad River from the I-26 bridge, showing just how high that is right now. It's nearly up to the bridge.
And we have video from Ashworth Creek on Wilson Road in Fairview.
Look at that road washed out.
Road there, washed out.
Jeez.
Another reminder, it is not safe to be on the roads right now. And let's take a look at Simpson Street in Asheville, not far from the Asheville Mall. You can see there are multiple structures underwater there, almost completely covered. You can also see rescue boats in the water. Cars are submerged.
Oh, my God.
All right, a familiar sound these days. This video was shot by our chief photographer. You can see a truck smashed by an oak tree. It happened in the Chadwick subdivision in Arden. Neighbors were busy clearing several trees that fell this morning. Some homes in that area had damage.
Hundreds of thousands of customers in our area are without power right now. Now, this is a look at the Duke outage map. Just driving into work today, you can see multiple trees down on top of those power lines. Duke's messaging right now is there is no estimate on when power will be restored.
Now, we learned just a few hours ago, engineers have evaluated Lake Lure Dam, and they determined that it's no longer at imminent risk of failure. That's great news. And this is video of that dam from earlier today. Just look at the power of this water.
Jeez,
You
man.
can see there is a lot of damage and debris as well.
Meanwhile, earlier today in Boone, North Carolina, before the camera went down, this was downtown Boone, and that is rushing water going through the downtown area. Not the deepest water, but mountain flooding is different than our flooding here. Our flooding here sometimes is brackish water. In the mountains, a lot of times it's this muddy water. And having lived there, I've covered some flash floods, and it just creates a gigantic disaster out there. It's horrible to clean up.
Man, this is sad. This is very sad to see, man. My family, I have some family that lives in the western part of the state as well. And me and my parents have been on trips out to the western part of North Carolina, like a lot of North Carolinians and a lot of people that visit here from other states and have come here as well. You know, you guys please keep everybody out there in your prayers. And, you know, I'm 100,000% sure that these people are going to need help, you know, so as soon as I'm guessing the water recedes and stuff like that, any kind of rebuilding situation or anything like that, I'll keep you guys updated on any of those efforts that, you know, if anybody wants to help in that area. I know that people are going to need help in that area. So I hope you guys have a great day, man. And yeah, man, just keep everyone in the western part of the state as well as the other states that have had to deal with this Hurricane Helene in your prayers. You guys be safe. Take care.